My name is Robertta Achieng Omondi, and I use Bobbi. Everyone calls me Bobbi, Robertta Bobbi. My dad's name is Robert, and then I'm Robertta. And then my mom's name is Christine, and my brother is Christian. But then my full name is Robertta Achieng Omondi, and I don't use Achieng Omondi. But musema, when I finally write my book, nikiomoka kabisa, I'll drop the Robertta Bobbi and I'll exclusively go by Achieng Omondi. During the time I grew up, there was a lot of divide between the political class, tribes, Luos and the Kikuyus. And even as a child, I was very able to notice that my names got me treated differently. People used to judge me even before they see me, before they know who I am, just by virtue of my name being Achieng Omondi. I used to notice I used to get left out a lot, or discarded, or like lack opportunities. And then the names you'd see on the lists of people being picked up, whether it was people being chosen as prefects, people being chosen as, it was very subtle. Even the prettiest girls were the Kikuyu girls because they're fair-skinned and they have nice hair. So kukatiwa pia ni hao walikuwa nakatiwa because they have the nice cute names, She, na Nje, na, you know, and they really are beautiful. Beauty cannot really be compared, because even by the time I'm calling someone beautiful, most times it has very little to do with the way they look. Most times. Yeah. So anyway, when I was young, this is in class 6, class 7, iyo preference ilikuwa very, very, nilikuwa naiona. Hata the comments that the teachers would make in school about the Luos, nini sijui jalo jeuri, kazi yenu ni kurusha mawe, sijui nyi wanaume wenu ni vichwa ngumu, sijui nini. Hizo comments zote, I was very young, but I used to notice them. And I made a conscious decision that I'm tired. I'm tired of people judging me even before I walk into the room. They don't know who I am, how I present myself, but they already have a notion of what kind of person I am just because of the tribe they think I come from. And you see, it's funny, it's interesting, just because of my name. So I just go by Robertta Bobbi so that it's very ambiguous. Nobody knows if I'm from Spain or from, or if I'm a Luo girl with nobody knows anything. So yeah, so that's why I go by.
It's very interesting that because there is a time I was talking to a Kikuyu chick, and she had both English names. And she told me the exact story.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yes. Then there is a guy called Alcags. Alcags is very much known in the marketing, branding, and he used to be at the coast. And he decided to call himself Alcags, although he was Kikuyu, because of the kind of discrimination that was going on against people when you want to talk Bara. And then this girl is telling me in Nairobi that she doesn't want people to know that she's Kikuyu because she'll never be dated by Luos. She'll not be some very... It's
interesting. It's very funny to see. What I think is very sad is that I was that young and I was able to tell. I was able to understand that just because I'm Luo or because my name is Achieng, I might get locked out of some things. I used to do it very deliberately. Sometimes even in my exam papers. And you have to write your real official names like in school for the exams. But I used to just know, even if it's a new teacher or something, at our history lessons, wakiongea juu ya sijui Mau and the what, they just used to make, maybe it's the schools I went to, I don't know, or maybe it's my experience. But I just decided, nope, I'm not letting anyone have the upper hand of deciding how to treat me before they get to experience me. So, but now that I've grown and I love myself and I'm obsessed, madly in love with where I'm from, who I am, my culture, my people. Because of, it's been perpetuated over so many years. Some of these conversations seem normal. It's just right now that we're starting to say, hey, these stereotypes might be funny in a setting where we're making jokes.
Yeah.
But when we're talking about serious stuff, do you know I've been locked out of opportunities and see my counterparts with the Wamboi Wanjiru names get picked because of their names or because of how they look, because of their skin color. When it comes to real life stuff, it's funny when we're joking, but when it comes to... Before I became Robertta Bobbi, I wanted to be a model.
Yeah.
People actually, sata simi nilikuwa nataka kwa model. Watu tu walikuwa wananiambia, you have the height, you're slim, you know, you can try modeling.
You look like a model, actually.
Really?
You're always looking like a model. I think that's why, you know, I think if you are speaking the language of men, they would really like you on TikTok.
Really?
Yeah, but you don't speak their language. They're so pissed off.
In the comments where it seems like I'm supporting them, they really, really like me. But when I start saying things that are real, they get annoyed. I wanted to be a model, and nikachochwa, nika feel, this is something I can totally do. So, I mean, I knew these things were happening behind the scenes since I was younger. And at this time, I think I was just joining uni. I was just fresh out of high school. So when I tried modeling, I got some pictures taken and I loved them. They looked good and whatever. So I started getting noticed by people, you know, come do some modeling for me for some clothes and stuff. And there was a time I was called for the first video shoot I ever did. It was for some guy who's a Kenyan musician. He sings. And that video was about showing the beauty of African women. So he invited women who he felt were beautiful and represented Africa, like women who look like they can speak for Africa. And because, of course, he didn't have a budget for inviting women from every country, alileta tu madem 54, tukaambiwa tujifanye sisi ni tukaambiwa chagua ile country nataka. Kulikuwa hadi na flags. So kuna part kwa video like tukisha dance na hizo nguo za hiyo country.
Yeah. Which one did you pick, Rwanda? Did you pick the Rwanda? Did you pick Rwanda?
No.
Which one did you pick?
So I picked unajua kusema kweli hata sikuwa najua flags. Sikuwa najua flag gani ni ya wapi. Mimi najua tu ya Kenya. Na maybe Sudan, Uganda. Hizi zenye ziko karibu na mimi. I didn't really have a knowledge for flags. So I picked a flag from North Africa. I can't remember where it was.
Yeah.
And the director came, and when I stood there and I was about to shoot, he told me, "How stupid are you? Do you think you look anything like the women from North Africa? The women from North Africa look nothing like you. You're not as beautiful as them. They have beautiful, gorgeous, light skin, and you're the opposite of that. Please pick a flag that looks like you."
Wow.
Nikashangaa jumi hata mimi nilipick tu random flag. Mimi hata sikuwa najua flag hata ni ya wapi.
That was a serious dress down. Why?
When I was younger, and this was my first time at such a setting, tulikuwa watu wengi, it was such a big production, so I didn't know how to speak for myself. I didn't know anything he said was wrong. I just thought, maybe I don't look like anything for real. Maybe sikai kama demon. Mimi hata sikuwa najua mademon North Africa wanakaaje. Mimi nilijua tu si ni Africa na si wote ni Africans. Anyway, he should have put a budget for North African girls. So he told me pick another flag. And I picked another flag, and he came back even madder. Like, nimekwambia mara ngapi uache kuchukua flag za countries zenye wasichana ni warembo sana.
Really?
Akaniambia chukua ya Sudan. Nikamwambia I can laugh about it now, but being told that in front of everyone, first of all, I didn't understand the issue with Sudan, because Sudanese people are very gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
Very beautiful.
Their women are actually doing better than any other African country in Hollywood, right?
Those women, hata sijui kwanza models wote ni hao, so hata sijui mtu alikuwa ananiambia nini. All models are Sudanese women, they're gorgeous and they're very very striking with their beauty. But I think he was trying to make me feel like less of a person and like my skin, and he was trying to show me, I know he was trying to show me like a Luo girl cannot be fair-skinned and pretty. That's the message he was trying to send. And that just family like cemented my decision to decide like I'm not using my names anymore. Let me just be Roberta Bobbi. Hata nikita Uber wanashanganga sana, wasemanga nilikuwa na expect mzungu.
But how did you get it because
so Roberta is my real name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then Bobbi is short for Roberta. Like Bob, Robert. So Bobbi, Bob. So people always used to call me Bobbi, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll drop Achieng and I'll just use Bobbi. So it's funny how immediately I dropped Achieng, everyone became so nice to me. Everyone treats me so nicely because they always think I'm a foreigner before they even like. And people give foreigners, like in Kenya especially, it's a colonial mindset. I don't know why, but people give you privilege when they think you're not from here. They think maybe you have more money, juwesim to auku. So I get pretty nice treatment just by being Roberta Bobbi.
Do you know my names?
Odor.
Yeah, that's one of them.
I know Odor.
But Jagero is a witch name.
Okay.
You know
Tell
what
me about it.
Yeah. So my given names are Ken, Odur,
really?
Anthony. When I went and registered for M-Pesa, they dropped the Odur, and that's kept it as Ken Anthony. So I also get that a lot.
Yeah, you get the people that are like, oh, Ken Anthony.
Yeah. So when for example, when I used to do this, that when I went to register for people who might judge me, I would use the name Ken Anthony instead of, and then at some point I said, fuck it.
Yeah. I am
done with this. I am going to go completely local. I'm going to go indigenous. I'm going to go village. I'm going to use Odur Jagero. So Jagero is a witch name. Jagero's name is my grandfather's name, which I picked. It's my witch name. So witch name in Luo, wewe unajua wewe ni bonta ujuangi vitu mingi. Which name is called Nyingi Marjuok. Do you even speak Luo, Roberta?
Unfortunately not.
Not even a little.
You know, because my parents are different tribes. So in the house, they just spoke Kiswahili and English. And then my grandparents pia ni mabontao. Wanajua, of course, lugha zao, lakini most times around us, they just... I don't want to blame them because now I'm an adult and I can take responsibility and learn. I should. I think your culture and who you really are just catches up with you at some point in life.
Yeah, it catches up with you.
You can run away, but like Roberta Bobbi, yeah, I'll use it for now. But like when I become who I really, really feel like I am, I know I'm Achieng Omondi.
Yeah.
Authenticity plays a big role in every art you put out. Anything you do has to come from the heart. It has to be something you love to do and something you want to do. And the moment something else is driving your intention other than your heart, vitu huanza kwenda segemnege. Unajua segemnege?
Combo. Why are you asking me if I know that?
Kwa sababu hujui Kiswahili. Yeah.
You think I don't know Swahili?
Si ulisema hapa last time. Tulisema tuongee Kiswahili. Show mzima ukashindwa. Ukasema huwezi.
Do you actually do that on Citizen?
Yeah.
In Swahili?
Mimi I could switch a lot. Even in my writing. I write in Sheng, I write in English, I write in Kiswahili, I write in
You know something about I love about your writing?
Yeah.
You are very good. You're a very good writer.
Oh wow.
You write the way you speak.
Exactly.
Which is just fantastic.
I think that's what catches people when they notice this girl is the same girl here. Yeah.